Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Caleb. Today we're playing Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2022. Let's get into it. All right, welcome in everybody. We have started a new quick play challenge mode. I've created our coach here real quick. Stewart Stevenson, age 26. Dream job, Kentucky Tigers. Now, we're going to open up a random number generator, which I've got over here. And we're going to use a random number to generate 1 through 5 to figure out what our ambition, academics, importance, discipline level, and integrity level are. And then it's 1 through 10 for temper level as well. So I've got 1 through 10 pulled up already. So let's go ahead and generate that. Number 6. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Boom, right there. We're just a little over average temper. All right. So now let's go ahead and change the number to 5. And then we'll generate. All right. So for ambition level, 1. Or maybe, all right. I'd like a higher ambition level than that. I'm already making this really difficult on myself. Do I maybe just do 4 of these real quick? And then we just place them where we want? Let's do that. All right. So we got a 1. A 4, another 4, and a 1. Okay, so we have 2 4s and 2 1s. All right, ambition level, definitely going to make that 4. Academic importance, discipline, integrity. I feel like I want discipline to be 4 as well. And then integrity and academics importance can be low. Oh man, these seem hold on, is that how I want to spread those? Very low for academic importance. Do I want my ambition level to be low? I mean, does it matter? I think actually ambition level might be good to be low, but then if we do like discipline and integrity as high, but I mean, I get to choose integrity, right? I mean, these all seem kind of like, these are all for, I don't even know. I don't know how much these affect it. I got to be honest. I don't know. We'll do those. I think we'll keep it there. Very low, high, high. All right. We'll have high discipline, high integrity, but very low ambition. And I don't care about your academics, kids. Sorry. So for the philosophies, this has to be 1 through 10, right? And so we're just going to do this in order. So we're going to generate. So player preference is set at 5. Player rotation 4. So we're going to bring this down 1 notch. Offensive pace, okay, that's also 5. Offensive crash the boards is going to be a 4. I did this earlier, and I got to say, I already like the coach that I made earlier, but I ended up, oh god, defensive intensity, we're coming down to 2. So that's 1, that's 2. 1 is all the way at the bottom, right? So which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, so that doesn't change. So 2 is actually our second click. All right, so let's see. Defensive crash the boards. It's a 7, so that's 5, 6, 7. Full court defense. We got a 3. 1, 2, 3, so that's fine. Zone defense is a 1, so we're never gonna play the zone. All right. So this is quite the interesting coach philosophy here, and what we're gonna do actually is we're trying to make this as hard on ourselves as possible. So we're going to set ourselves to rookie, which puts us all the way down at 30, which I think makes everything 1 star, and then 31 is 2 stars. So then maximum level, though, we're going to go custom so that it can go all the way up to 100, just so that we have that opportunity, that capability to do that, right? All right, job selection. Now, here is where things get really interesting, right? So, oh man. All right, so let's see. In terms of prestige, we're going to go with a team that's got 0s, right? We want a team with 0 prestige. We're coming in, brand new coach, 26. We're dog shit. And we want to get as high, go as far as we can, right? And we're going to start with a really bad school. That's our plan. So there are 2 schools here that have D facilities, which is Cal San Diego and Southeast Louisville. Academics for Southeast Louisville is C+. Academics for Cal San Diego is C. Now, I'm kind of inclined to go with San Diego because then I can recruit in the West, and then that gives me, you know, the capability. to get players from California. Plus, I get players from California in-state, so that makes it cheaper to recruit them. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Oh man, that's crazy. So don't finish last in the conference. Southeast Louisville Chargers, Cal San Diego Sea Kings. Our arena only holds 4,200. Their arena for Louisville holds 18,000. That's crazy. It could be, I mean, like, that home court advantage for Southeast Louisville is nice, but I think we'll go real small school level, Cal San Diego, and we'll go ahead and we will finish the creation of this league. I don't know how long this is going to take, but while it's working, let me pull up my free streams music, and we'll get some... Oh, where'd my playlist go? We'll get some music going here. I know I've got a playlist. Oh, there it is. It's all the way up here. All right, we're just gonna click play on that, and then I'm gonna turn this down a little bit though. I don't want that to be like too loud for you guys. That might be too quiet though. Hold on. I'm gonna turn that back up just a little bit. Adjust the music just a smidge, and that should be all right. All right, we're at 90% on the association creation. 95. Hurry up. I'm not playing this live. I'm just doing this sitting in my house. Oh, another thing I need to do is, I guess our color is blue. Let's change our background lighting, if I can. Hello. There it is. All right. We got the background lighting. That's going good. We got the music going. We've got our school selected. Our coach created. All right. Stewart Stevenson. Log in. Here we go. All right. Oh, man, hold on. We actually got a really good player here. Unfortunately, Terry Smith, our 3.5-star power forward, is a senior. We've got... All right, so we are set to position, so that's good. So, okay, we'll start with our point guards, right? We've got 3 point guards, a freshman, a sophomore, and a junior, 2 2-stars, and a 1.5-star. Our shooting guards, we've got 4, a 1.5-star, a 1-star, and then 2 half-stars with all sophomore and freshmen. Our small forwards, we've only got 2 of them. One of them's a 3-star who's a sophomore, which is really good. I don't know what Paris Dunleavy's overall potential is, but at least 3 stars is at least all right, you know, for us for now. And then our backup is a junior at 1.5 stars. Our power forward is our most loaded position. We've got 3 seniors. 2 of them are 3 stars. One of them is 3.5 stars. Oh, sorry, we've also got a power forward as well, who's a junior, who's only a half-star. Our centers, our other very good player, 3.5 stars, Clyde Duncan, is a senior. And then we've got a freshman, Ronnie Daniels, center, half-star. So we've definitely got some areas that need some love, particularly shooting guard. Shooting guard is definitely an area that I'm concerned about. Let me go ahead, let me check the roster, because on the roster I can see everybody's potential. So we actually have some guys that got really good potential, especially our point guards, right? Like this Jeff Mason guy. Jeff Mason can go all the way up to 3.5 stars. Hayward Monroe could go all the way up to 4 stars, but because he's a senior, it seems unlikely that he's going to get there. We've got John Warden, who's a walk-on, who's only going to be a half-star. Same with Adrian Robertson, who's only going to be a half-star. We've actually got some really good potential out of our players right here, which is really nice, but it is highly unlikely that we're ever actually gonna reach that potential. So let's go ahead and check our inbox. Right, we've got a couple of welcome recruiting class rankings. We're not going to be we're going to be so far towards the bottom. We actually 176th. So somehow we aren't in dead last. So that's good, right? So we definitely would like to have a recruiting class that's better than 176th. I'm thinking if we can manage to get ourselves maybe like 1 3-star and then a couple of 2 stars, I think that'd be all right. Skip the summer? Absolutely not. We got to purchase scouting reports, scheduling notice, preliminary stages of putting together the non-conference schedule, and then basketball budget for the 2021 season. It's been set to 125. We've got 4 scholarships open. And then with the assistant coach salaries, we're set at 62,000. So that's going to be pretty good for us. All right, so alerts, right? We're going to purchase recruiting reports, recruit scouting reports today. And did you know you can skip ahead right to the scheduling phase, the start of practice, or even the start of the season? Nope, I want to buy my reports, all right? So, we know we're in the West region, so I mean, 30,000, that's half of my budget. So I think I might just do the basic West report and then the basic national report as well. I don't think international report's really going to do me any good, and because I think I'm really just going to try focusing recruiting on California, I think I'm just going to leave it to the West report as well. So we're going to go ahead. What are the AI suggestions? Oh, it doesn't even want me to do the national report. It thinks I should just do the West report. You know what? I'll accept that recommendation. We'll go ahead. We'll accept that recommendation. There it is. We bought our report, right? So now what we need to do is, when is recruiting open? Summer travel schedule. All right, so we got to do that. We purchased the report. All right, so what does the AI suggest we do? What? Absolutely not. All right, yeah, no, I don't really have any intentions of attending a national camp. Going to the Las Vegas Review for only 3,700. It's cheaper because it's in our region. That's going to be a lot better. I don't want to waste money on going to these, especially if I only have scouting reports from the West. This first season I'm gonna primarily stick to the West. All right, so we're already down to within like $53,000 from our 60 something. That's not that big of a deal, right? But it's it definitely money will go quick if you're not paying attention, especially on all these reports and training camps and stuff. So or these summer camps as well. So definitely don't want to be spending too much money because I need it to recruit players. All right, is recruiting open yet? I think it is. Yes, recruiting begins, and then summer travel plans. We're only going to the Las Vegas Review, so that's fine. Recruiting opens today. To recruit players, click the recruit players link in the top menu. Yep, whether you're new to the game or a long-time player, recruiting has been given quite a change. Sounds good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead right into recruit players. Welcome. This message will only show on this date in the first season of a career, just to help you get situated. There's a help button, and then we can also see the dates, right? So if you look at the help button real quick, it just kind of tells us what some of our hotkeys are, right? We can add a player to a call list or a watch list. Oh, we can add players to both lists. I don't want to add players to both lists until I really start recruiting them. That's when I'll put them on the call list. Remove the player from both lists. Schedule watching film, scouting live, hosting, visiting, and then the recruit details. Your team will be charged $5 per player every week for each player that is on the call list. That's why I don't really want to add them to the call list yet. I really want to get some prospects nailed down that I really want to recruit, and then I'll add them to the call list. The action columns, so we can see that we've hosted, we've offered a scholarship, that the players in a pipeline state, players on call list, and players on the watch list. Quick key usage, right? We can also check team needs and info. I'll be honest, freshman, sophomore, junior, I don't know what these, I don't know what all these different colors mean. I'll be honest. I have absolutely zero idea what the colors mean. And it doesn't give me any sort of indication as to what they mean either. So we'll go ahead and we'll close the help, and then we'll look at the dates, right? So right now it's quiet. June 26th through July 2nd. So all we can do is call, contact, watch game film, and host. So we're definitely going to want to right off the bat identify some recruits that we want to bring in and host them. So I want to start, right? We've got the West region, which is really, I think, all we can really look at. I mean, oh no, we brought up the national region. When you're loading in the national region, it takes a bit longer to load in. So what I'll do, I'll go to the national region and I'll find players who have interest. It is not anybody that good, I'll tell you that much. Oh boy. So we've got 4 pages of recruits that are interested. All of them, I believe, are in the West region. Yeah, all of them are in the West region, so that's fine. So we'll only worry about the West region, right? Full recruit list. Okay. Let's do this right here. I don't really think I want to try and go for any of these like high-level recruits. That just doesn't seem like a really good idea to me. Plus, I think I'm interested in just going for, I might actually, let's just go with California here. Let's just see who we can bring in from California. Who from California is interested? All right, we've got 2 2-star players. One of them's a power forward. Let's go ahead, add them to the watch list. I want to add all of my 2-star players that are cool. I want to add them to the watch list. And then we'll also try and identify like a 3-star recruit that we can put on our list. That'll be really helpful. So that's only 4 recruits. Okay. So that's only 4 recruits, right, that are on that list. So then let's go by stars. All right, we've got guys that are 3-star players. So I'm gonna also go ahead and add everyone that's a 3-star player onto my add to watch list. I want to add anybody that's a 3-star player onto my watch list. Yes. All right, here we go. And we're just gonna go through right here, add them all to the watch list. Okay, and we're just gonna go until we see like 2-star recruits, I guess. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something happen up here under the recruit items. It's kind of weird, but what is this? No interest? Oh man. Drop them off the watch list. Okay, so we've already hit our 2-star recruits, huh? Albert Logan's on the watch list. Okay, so we've got all these 3-star recruits on the watch list. We've got all of these guys on my watch list. And then, can I add more 2-star players? Yeah, we can add... There are a ton of 1-star players. What the heck is going on here? Alright, let's also go ahead. Let's add all of these 2-star players onto the watch list as well. I don't know how many players I've got on my watch list so far, but I want to add all of these guys because I want to get a 3-star, and then everybody else is going to have to be a 2-star. So we're going to have to pay attention to what everybody's projection is. Okay, so that was the last one right there. Number 3, Adam Adu. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and open our watch list only. Okay. I really like this center, Sylvester Jennings. This guy seems pretty good. 6'10". He only gets 5.7 rebounds though. That's not good. Sylvester Jennings, why don't you get more rebounds at 6'10"? That's distressing. He does get a lot of blocks and steals though. Very good defensive player. Harold Cage seems alright. Justin Fisher at 6'7" is yanking down more rebounds than Sylvester Jennings at 5.7. Oh man. Alright, hopefully our 3-star strategy works well. I want to check out the roster again just because I want to verify what positions do I really want to go after. So I've got a freshman, sophomore, junior, 2 2s and 1.5. I bet you I could redshirt this freshman, Jeff Mason, which will allow me to focus my recruiting efforts on everybody else. I really want to redshirt Ronnie Daniels. How tall is Ronnie Daniels? What does Ronnie Daniels look like physically? 6'8", 242, and he's garbage. He's got athleticism, but like everything else is just trash. Inside and outside shooting are okay, but Yeah, Ronnie Daniels could definitely use a he could probably use a redshirt season for sure. John Warden. Their profile, their bio. I don't think I can touch this guy at all because I would definitely consider making this guy a center, but I don't think I can. So we've got some power forwards that are really good. They're all seniors though, so I definitely want to focus on recruiting a power forward. And I think I want my power forward to be a 3-star player. I think that's what I might go for. We've got this small forward who's pretty solid, who is a sophomore. So I think actually this guy, because I've got a sophomore who's a 3-star, this guy seems pretty good, so I might not really worry about recruiting a sophomore. And I definitely want a really good shooting. I need a better shooting guard. My shooting guards are pretty trash. So we'll focus on everything except for small forwards, just because that position, in terms of depth, as well as like how far I guess we're gonna go. And then I kind of want a redshirt Jeff Mason. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely want a redshirt Jeff Mason, my freshman, who's a 1.5 star. I've got 2-star overalls, and then Jeff Mason will come in next year. Honestly, probably as a redshirt freshman, probably be the best point guard on my team. Hopefully. Ronnie Daniels, I'm actually really interested in redshirting as well. I don't really think that I want to leave myself with only like one true center on the roster, but like everything about this guy is just so bad that like, does it even really matter? He's probably not going to actually get that much playing time anyway. Plus, we've got some power forwards who can probably slide into the center position anyway. So I think I'm going to redshirt this guy too. I think I'm just gonna redshirt Ronnie Daniels and hope that I don't regret it. Okay. So we want to recruit everything except for small forwards. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, right? All right, let's go ahead. All positions. Let's just look at the point guards. Absolutely none of these guys are interested. Okay, so we got a JUCO guy. What are we looking at in terms of position rank? So Aaron Green, 32. I kind of want to go after this JUCO guy. Oh no, who's got the most assists? It's actually Cedric Cooper, 6'1". Definitely want a guy who gets a lot of assists. He also gets a lot of steals as well. Those steals and assist numbers, along with the second highest points per game, Cedric Cooper is definitely a guy that I'm really interested in. So I definitely want to watch some film, and this is a guy that I think I might host. Plus, we need to call some people too. So, okay, this guy is my point guard target. Let me look at my shooting guard, right? In terms of shooting guards, I really want to go after... I like a guy who scores a lot and gets a lot of steals, which looks like this guy right here, Dustin Dustin Yearwood. Number 65 overall, 2.8 GPA, scores the most points and gets the most steals. Pulls down the second most rebounds. This is definitely a guy that I'm interested in as well. We'll definitely watch some film on this guy. We don't care about small forwards, so we'll look at the power forwards, right? In terms of power forwards, obviously rebounds are really important. Blocks are nice. I got 2 3-star recruits that I definitely want to look at here. These power forwards, actually, it's a bit difficult to break them down. We've got a number 37 and a 54 overall, and then the level drops off significantly. If I'm really... Oh, no, those are the small forwards, so I don't care about. So shooting guard, right? We're looking at a 3-star shooting guard, and we're also looking at what I believe to be a 3-star point guard as well. So... yeah, how do I feel about going after... I mean, it doesn't hurt to try and get some 3-star power forwards, you know? They're both 6'6", which to me seems to be a little more... seems to me to be a little more small forward height. I'm not super sure. This guy's averaging 17 and 7 rebounds plus 2 blocks. I definitely don't think I like Corey Daniels. Only getting 2 rebounds half a block, half a steal per game. Those aren't really the type of stats that I'm into. Danny Welch seems to be pretty good on the perimeter. Also gets a lot of rebounds. I think I like this Johnny Radford guy. Actually. Johnny Radford or Harold Cage. So I'll definitely watch you. I'm a little hesitant on Danny Welch, but we'll watch some film on Danny as well. I am kind of interested in... I'm definitely interested in Johnny Radford. We'll watch some film there. This 2-star guy, Patrick Regis, he's also 6'6". Honestly, this Corey Daniels guy, I don't really like at all. But the rest of these guys I'm kind of interested in, so I'll watch some film on them. And then we'll go down to our centers. We've got 2 centers left. One of them 6'10". Sylvester Jennings. That's definitely a guy I think that I'd really like to bring in. Clayton Miller, too. He's got the height as well as the stats that I'm really looking for. Justin Fisher, I just don't think is actually tall enough. I like Justin's stats with the 10.6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Sylvester Jennings is definitely pretty solid as well. I'm also, I don't know why these tall guys aren't getting more rebounds. It's like kind of distressing. So I definitely think though Sylvester Jennings, I'll watch some film on, and then Clayton Miller, I'll also watch some film on. Who am I really high on right now? I know that I really like this point guard that we're looking at, Cedric Cooper, so I definitely want to host Cedric Cooper. I like the shooting guard as well, Dustin Yearwood. Dustin Yearwood, I definitely want to host, and would really love to get to know this guy. This guy I think is my top recruit, especially if he's what, 65 overall. Cedric Cooper 62 overall, but all right. If we go back to the power forwards, I mean Danny Welch is 37. I feel like if I could get Danny Welch, that would look really good. But he's also got a 3.8 GPA too. That's pretty solid. Who else do I want to bring in? If I go centers, right? Do I bring in Sylvester Jennings? Unfortunately, I can't see any ratings on Sylvester Jennings right now, but he's 6'10". He really adds some height to my team, right? Because if we look at our centers here, Ronnie Daniels, that dude's only 6'8". Clyde Duncan is 6'10". So, I mean, if we could bring in another guy that's really tall, especially since Ronnie Daniels is going to be one of our guys next year, I think maybe if I can bring in Sylvester Jennings, because he's tall, I like that a lot. Let me go ahead. Let me host Sylvester Jennings. All right. So then, based on those 3 recruits, if I do all positions, Sylvester Jennings, Cedric Cooper, and Dustin Yearwood, these are all guys that I'd really like to contact. So let me text some recruits here. Just a couple quick texts. Lose my number. Sylvester. Come on, buddy. Let's have a phone call here. Let's see what he says. Just give me 5 minutes of your time. Don't bother contacting me again? Okay, well, hopefully... Alright, let me see if I can call Cedric Cooper here. Just give me 5 minutes of your time. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. How am I supposed to recruit these guys if they won't even talk to me? Oh boy. Alright, Dustin. Show me something good, Dustin. 5 minutes of your time? Oh no. None of these guys want to talk, man. This is terrible. Did I call him or did I text him? I'm gonna try texting him. Just a couple quick texts. Lose my number. Oh my god. And okay, so we're only at 25% left. So maybe I'll try texting Clayton Miller. Let's try Clayton Miller. Let's meet with him. 5 minutes of your time. Oh my god. Nobody wants to talk. What is this? This is crazy. How about Johnny Radford? Please. Oh my goodness. Somebody. Anybody. Please, I'm dying out here. Oh, I can't call anybody anymore. No. I'm out of, ugh. Oh my gosh. Alright, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add Sylvester to the call list. I'm gonna add Cedric to the call list. And I'm gonna add Yearwood to the call list. And I'm gonna hope that we can do something. Maybe. You know what, actually? Alright, also Harold Cage, add to the call list. Danny Welch. I'm gonna add everybody to the call list, right? Yearwood's on. Clayton Miller, call list. I don't want everybody on the call list, just the guys who I have. Yeah, alright. Just the guys that I'm like really looking at. So I think my problem here is that all of these guys that I'm trying to contact have no interest. Like, I'm sure that if I contacted Kevin Carter probably would have said, "Hey coach, how's it going?" Right? Kevin Carter might be our guy. In all honesty, Kevin Carter might be one of the guys that we got to get. So I don't have any more film, no more recruiting. I'm out of meeting minutes. Let's just go ahead and advance. I got to tell you, what a week for recruiting. Just trying to reach out to guys, and nothing's happening. All right, please, somebody tell me that you liked your visit. Sylvester Jennings, want to let you know I appreciate the time that your staff gave me on the visit. Got some schools to check out before you make your decision. Don't think the visit was worthwhile. Nothing personal. Okay, so both Dustin and Cedric said nothing personal. Sylvester Jennings, though, definitely. I think we made some moves on. I think we made some moves on Sylvester Jennings. Okay, good. Sylvester Jennings is officially cool, so that's good. We like that Sylvester Jennings is cool. Unfortunately, none of the other guys that we're trying to go for are really that interested. I know I think we like Kevin Carter. I definitely want to host Kevin Carter. Oh, plus we can scout guys live. I don't know, how much do I really want to scout guys live? I mean, I'll host this recruit. I'll also scout this guy live. I'll also scout this guy live. Because Sylvester Jennings, he's cool on us now. So we might be able to contact him. Because unfortunately, it looks like Cedric Cooper and Dustin Yearwood don't actually want to come play for us. Which really sucks. Honestly, I probably should have seen that coming. But if that's the case, right, with point guard and shooting guard not looking too hot, we've got Sylvester Jennings. Kevin Carter is definitely going to warm up to us. So let's go check out the point guard, right? We went Cedric Cooper, who we know that we really liked. Who else is... Who's dropping big assist numbers, right? Obviously, we got this guy. This guy at a JUCO, Wes Williams, who has absolutely zero interest. Getting 2.5 steals, though. 4.9, 2.5. 4.9, 2.6. Also 14 points. I'm actually kind of interested in this Cleveland Borough guy. So let's go ahead, host this guy. Also watch some film on him. And we'll try calling the recruits who are cool on us, as opposed to the guys that just have no interest at all. And then here, let me just go position, right? So Dustin Yearwood is not interested. 3.3, 2.6. I mean, Sean Taylor is cool on us. He's only 6 foot though, which I don't like that he's only 6 feet tall. 6 foot tall shooting guard, not really what I had in mind. So just based on like size, I'm actually kind of interested in Adam Badu, who's 6'2", 170, 3.8 GPA, 13.5 points. Also, definitely has a better ability to put the ball in the basket, I guess, than Sean Taylor does. So I'm thinking maybe we'll host this guy. Hopefully we get him cool, right? We'll watch some film. I have a live scout that I can do. Let me live scout this Adam Badu guy. Alright, then we'll go all positions. Alright, so... Oh man, this Cleveland Borough guy is actually a higher... This might not work out well. Cleveland Borough is probably not going to give us the time of day. Alright, we can watch some more film, right? So I'm kind of thinking, let's actually go right here. Let's look at all of our 2-stars. And let's just watch some film on these guys that are bad. Because if necessary, it'll just help us get an idea of what everybody's doing. Watch film, this guy. Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to watch some film on Kevin Carter. Although I'm pretty sure I'm also scouting him live as well. Alright, so we'll do that. And then, okay, let's check on our interest here. We got a couple guys that are cool, right? Patrick Regis is not a guy that I'm actually interested in. Kevin Carter and Sylvester Jennings, I think, are the two that I really want to talk to. So let me go ahead and try meeting with this guy. What did you want to discuss? Let's get some general information. I want to talk about your parents. Let's discuss your interest. Let's try that one more time. Can I just DM you? Absolutely I could. So we'll do that here in a little bit. Who was that? Was that Kevin Carter that I was just on the phone with? Yes. Neither of his parents went to college. That's fine. Let's go Sylvester Jennings. Let's go ahead. Let's give Sylvester Jennings a phone call here. Let's do general information. Love to talk about your parents. You don't have anything to say. As of right now, you're not in the mix. Your parents are cool. Alright, let's pitch some areas. Let's check school location. Playing close to home is your #1 priority. Okay. How about program facilities is important. I don't really have good facilities, unfortunately. How about conference prestige? Gotta run and grab something to eat. Okay, leave meeting. Alright, I'm gonna text Kevin Carter now because I would like to get some more information from this guy. Let's pitch school location. Gotta go later. Kevin Carter, you are a real piece of work, I tell you what, right? I'm about to call this guy back. Pitch areas. I don't have any information. Playing close to home is very important. Alright, how about playing time? Gonna grab something to eat. I'm gonna text him back. I'm going right into text Kevin. Text recruit. Like to talk to you about our school. Let's pitch playing time. Gotta run TTYL. Dude, you're the worst. Alright. So, at this point, everything's done. Let's just advance. Recruiting in this game takes so long. I will say that is one of my things that really... okay, we didn't actually advance the week. A camp happened. The Las Vegas Review begins today, so that's fine. So we'll get some really good info, I think, on some of the recruits. Hopefully, some of the recruits that we're going after, yes, we're able to attend Las Vegas Review. I don't think any of the guys that we are looking at recruiting, Dustin Yearwood really didn't stand out at the Las Vegas Review. That could help. That could help us, right? If we're able to attract Dustin Yearwood. But yeah, right now it's not looking too hot for us, I gotta say. In terms of any of these guys, any of these three, I might not be able to get a 3-star recruit. If anything, like, I have to focus hard on this center. It looks like the center is going to be the 3-star recruit that we get. So I really gotta hope that it goes well. Adam Badu, Visit was worthwhile. Nothing personal. Visit was worthwhile. None of you thought the visit was worthwhile? Dude, you guys are killing me, bro. How am I supposed to recruit people if you guys just don't like my school? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nobody's interested. How about Sylvester Jennings? We have no idea. Regional. He's number 8 center. I need this guy. I need him so bad. Really just because, like, my coach sucks. And we're not going to be able to develop players, right? Which that's what I'd like to do. Aaron Green is an A overall. Oh, let me actually check out two real quick coach assignments. What do all my coaches look like? Who's doing the scouting? Okay, you're doing the scouting. You're doing the practice, and you're doing the recruiting. None of you have very good recruit capabilities, which really sucks. Practice plan. Also, let's check out our practice plan. Man-to-man is 25. 3-2 zone, I don't want to practice at 5% of the time. If man-to-man is the defense that we use 98% of the time, I'll just do 5% on the 3-2 zone. 10, okay, high post. We're going to run that 5. And then we're going to do this 25. The 1-3-1 zone attack. The 2-3 zone attack and the 1-2-2 zone attack is each going to be 5 times. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save those changes. Alright. Now let's go ahead, let's recruit players. Alright, we're in the evaluation period. So what does evaluation allow us to do? Evaluation, we can watch recruit in live games. Okay, so we've been here. Host recruit for campus visits. Watch game film. Contact recruit. Call recruit, right? Alright, so... Dude, I gotta find... None of these guys are interested anymore, which is crazy. Because I definitely brought in everybody who was interested, and now just none of them are. So, like, my 3-star recruit still has to be Sylvester Jennings, right? Like, we at least have to try. Do I actually know if the guy's going to be good? No. And honestly, I don't really think that he is. At 5.7 rebounds, I might have to go Patrick Regis, man. Patrick Regis just might have to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, alright, so I don't have anything for Wes Williams. Definitely want to watch film. Welsh Ray. Definitely want to watch film. Brett Tackett. Definitely want to watch film. Alright, now, here's kind of what I'm hoping for, right? If... I think I'm about to offer Sylvester a scholarship, and I'm gonna go scout him live as well. Okay, and then we're gonna go all positions. Let's go point guards. All right, so I've had 2 point guards just straight up turn me down. How are we looking on assists, right? So unfortunately, all of the guys that are putting up really big assist numbers, and like, bro, this sucks so bad. Alright, maybe we'll get off of the watch list. We'll go for a full recruit list. Oh, I got a couple guys that are cool on me. They're all 1-star recruits. Every single one of these guys is just a 1-star recruit. Maybe we just have to focus on the 1-star recruits. Because it would seem that none of these guys that I'm, like, actually that interested in, like, actually want to come play, you know? We go stars. This sucks, dude. AJ Jensen is on my watch list. It's 0.7 steals, 1.9. The dude's just a straight up scorer. Doesn't do anything except score. And it's really unfortunate because what do I even have? This? Wes Williams? was gonna say, why can't, oh no. I guess because I clicked watch film on him. Richie Evans and Sean White definitely aren't gonna be interested. Let me check. I guess let me check like the rest of these point guards, because like maybe there's gonna be like some kind of diamond in the rough here. We've got some shooting guards that are interested, which I'm definitely pretty happy about. So we'll watch some film. Let me go check out the shooting guards here, right? So I've got a couple shooting guards that are cool on me. One of these guys is a B-. Danny Wright. Danny Wright's not bad. I might actually host Danny Wright. Like Danny seems okay. Danny Wright is right here. Number 161. He's the final 2-star. Cool on me. Sean Taylor, 10, 2.6. Sean Taylor's the 6-foot guy, though. Sean Taylor's I'm not that interested in. Alright, I'm definitely going to host this guy. And then next week, we're definitely going to watch film on, like, all of these shooting guards. And then how many of these guys can I put on my... How many people do I have on my watch list? That's a bit of a major issue. All right, I'm gonna start adding some people to the watch list. Watch list. Yeah, definitely want to put some guys on the watch list, right? Some point guards too. I want to see if any of these point guards are worth my time here. It's like maybe hopefully somebody is, because none of the point guards on my watch list right now are even remotely interested in coming to my school, and that's wildly distressing. Jeremy Morris, Ben Short, Jason Larry, Francis Bailey, Robbie Cunningham. I gotta admit, I'm not very interested. 9 points, 5 assists, 0.4 blocks, 1.7. Like, yeah, no, I'm not that interested in Robbie Cunningham. Robbie Cunningham's kind of whatever, right? In terms of power forwards, who's cool? I've got Patrick Regis, who I am kind of interested in. Am I planning on hosting Patrick Regis? I would definitely like to. I'm definitely going to host Patrick Regis. And then... Do I want to keep an eye on, like, the rest of these guys that are at least cool on me? I've got a couple of 1-star recruits that just aren't even interested. Which, that's fine. I'll put all these guys that are cool on my watch list. We'll start here. I'm just kind of hoping that, like, my scout, like, is actually doing, like, a good job in saying, like, hey, this guy, you know, is an A+, right? Like, it'd be kind of crazy to me if, like, he's like, yeah, Danny Welch is only a C. There's guys that are 2-star recruits that are better. Which, I mean, like, I guess I could see it, but I don't know, it seems kind of surprising to me. Let's see, power forward. I'm not that worried about my center situation. All right. So currently I have quite a few players that have absolutely zero interest, right? Like I got a bunch of guys that just, nope, they don't care. All right. So of these guys that are interested, right, who haven't I watched? Okay, I can't recruit any, or not recruit, but who am I currently about to host? I'm hosting you. You're power forward. Stage 2. And I'm hosting you, Danny Wright, a shooting guard. So I'm hosting a power forward and a shooting guard. So I'd like to maybe find a point guard to host. So let me see, what point guard do I want to host, right? Aaron Green, doesn't really care. AJ Jensen, once again, just a guy that I'm not really interested in. So of these guys, who's got like the most assists? Jason Larry, Mike Sinville. What about you? 5.3, 2.6. Francis Bailey. I like Francis Bailey. Francis Bailey seems kind of okay. Yeah, I think we'll host Francis Bailey. And then I don't think do I really want to worry about scouting anybody live right now? I don't really think so. No, I mean, I probably should. And then we will say from there, right? Interest. Who don't I have anything on? Sean Taylor, I know how good you are overall. Okay, I know how good you guys are. Maybe I'll scout some of these bums live, right? I mean, it's only worth 75 because they're all in the state of California, so I'm not even like that worried about it. Should I be looking into players outside of California? Yes, but I'm poor, so I'm just going to keep it to California right now. Hopefully we're able to get something good, right? We know Sean Taylor. Let's check Jordan Thomas and Jonathan Tennis. Okay. Now, then in terms of players I'd like to contact, Patrick Regis, I definitely think is going to be one. Let's go ahead and text this guy. I want to chat about things. Let's talk about your family. What do you think about our school? Not sure, but you've got other stuff to do right now. All right, that's fine. I'm going to give you a phone call then. General information. Let's discuss your interest. Got to run and grab something to eat. Okay. I'll just text you again. Really hate how these guys are just ghosting me straight up. All right, so he doesn't want to talk about school. Let's pitch school location. Let's do it again. Playing close is very important. It's a big factor. Let's pitch playing time. You don't know, but you can't chat anymore. All right, that's fine. All right. Sylvester Jennings. I would love to get more information about Sylvester Jennings because we're definitely going to host this guy. Seems to be most comfortable playing in the post on offense. Didn't really stand out at the Las Vegas Review. That's fine. Seems to be primarily a slasher. Okay, so how is he primarily a slasher but also most comfortable playing in the post? Said he rarely ever missed even a day of practice. All right, I'd like to tell you about our school. Let's pitch education. Well, gotta go later. I really wish these guys would just, like, respect me. How's playing time? Playing time's not a big concern. How's discipline? Okay, team prestige. Let's pitch areas. Academics. Pitch areas. Team prestige. Pitch areas. Conference prestige. Tired of talking. Can I just DM? Absolutely, but maybe if you would... Ugh. Alright, fine. I will DM you these questions. How you feel about academics? Gotta run TTYL. Dude, you are actually the worst, Sylvester. Straight up 10 out of 10 on my shit list. Okay, I'll be honest. There's a bunch of dudes that I'm calling right now that I probably really shouldn't even be that worried about. Alright, I got nothing left here. Let's go ahead and advance. Alright, what do we got? Some camps finished, yeah? Houston Classic, Chicago Prep. Not scouting anybody there, so that's fine. You know, I really just want to make this program, you know, like, something that's alright. Alright, Chicago Prep review. Today's July 16th. I hosted guys. I need those emails to show up. All right, Francis Bailey. Don't think the visit was worthwhile. Thought it was cool. I like the campus and the people. It'll be tough for me to make up my mind. I don't think the visit was worthwhile. Please. I'm really just... I want somebody to be interested in my freaking school, you know? Alright. Let's go ahead. We're gonna watch film on the rest of these guys. We're in a dead period right now, so really all we can do is watch film and contact recruits, right? So we'll watch some film. I'm gonna just keep watching film on a bunch of these guys, so that I can get like an accurate-ish assessment of their skill. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually, is let me look at my call list right here. So outside of Sylvester and Regis, none of these guys are interested. So I think I might just take all of them off. Like, I don't see any reason to... It's crazy. I've offered Sylvester Jennings... a scholarship. I don't even think we're in his top 10. Let me text him. Like to talk about the school, pitch education, about team prestige, gotta run. That's fine. We at least got something out of him, right? Alright, so let's go Clayton Miller. Drop from call list. Drop from call list. Drop from call list. Just save ourselves some money. It's really unfortunate, because there's like some recruits here that I think, you know, we could definitely use. Alright, Patrick Regis and then Sylvester Jennings. Both of whom are interested. I'd love to continue texting Patrick Regis because he at least seems interested in talking to me. Oh, what do I know about you? Alright, hold on. Let's pitch some stuff here. How about we pitch education? Gotta go later. Oh my goodness, nobody wants to talk to me, and I don't understand why. Like, why would you say, hey coach, I really like didn't he say he enjoyed his visit? If I go to my inbox, didn't he say, hey coach, love the visit? Patrick Regis thought it was a cool visit. You didn't think it was worthwhile. Francis Bailey and Danny Wright didn't think it was worthwhile. Patrick Regis really enjoyed the visit. So like, I don't even know. This is gonna be tough, man. I have made this a challenge for myself, and it is living up to the hype. Okay. I need to find some guys to put on my call list, right? So who is interested? None of the 2-star recruits are interested. AJ Jensen's the only 2-star recruit, but he's like one of the only guys that I just don't care about, right? Noel Scott, 4.9. Who have I hosted? Oh no, I hosted Francis Bailey. And Francis Bailey, like, immediately lost interest. Francis Bailey was like, yeah, doggus, whatevs. I didn't actually like your school. Like, damn, Francis. You really do me like that, huh? Alright. How about Greg Fomby? 3.8. 15.2 points, 5.3 assists, 2.4 steals, right? Number 180. Very respectable. Let's check out... Alright. I'm gonna add this guy to my call list right here. I'm gonna add Greg Fomby to my call list, okay? We also did the shooting guard who didn't like us. Who was that? Was it was Danny Wright? Who's this guy? Oh, Sean Taylor. He's the 6-foot guy. Who's somehow averaging 5.5 rebounds, only 10 points. What are your skills? Outside shooting, you're a really good shooter. He's the only prospect that's at like 2 stars or better that seems actually interested in my program. So that's kind of distressing. That I don't think I'm actually going to be able to bring in. But it says it also says he's only like a C+, right? What about these guys? I got some B minuses right here, which, like, if the recruiting is accurate, then these guys will be good, right? 13, 2.3. This guy's 6'2". Maybe I'll try calling Jonathan Tennies. He said, I don't care about small forwards, power forwards. Who's my guy? Patrick Regis is on the call list. He's at least still cool. So that's good. None of the other 2 stars are interested. And all of these guys are getting scouted. Jonathan Tennis. Let me see what Jonathan Tennis is all about. Let me see. General information. I'd love to talk about your parents. Talk to me about your parents. Let's discuss your interest. We're not in the mix. That's fine. Pitch areas. School location. Pitch areas. School location. Dog. School location. Too busy tweeting. Okay, how about program facilities? Bro, you have anything to say about that? Team prestige. Not a big concern. How about school location? School location. Alright, playing close home is very important. That's what I thought. How about program facilities? Gotta run and grab something to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I'm actually getting kind of hungry myself. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I haven't had food yet. So I don't even know. Who was that? That was the one shooting guard. How about centers? Can I find out anything else about Sylvester Jennings? I need to know school prestige and conference prestige, right? I know about his parents. So let's go after text recruit. Talk to you about our school. Pitch team prestige. You don't know anything else. Stop texting, because I can't have any more meetings with anybody. So I've found out really just about everything that I'm going to be able to today. It's really unfortunate. Man. This is tough. Alright, what happened here? Who's this? We're still in a dead period. Memphis Soup Summit, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure it's the same dead period, so I don't even think I can... Oh no, I can. Oh wait, hold on, we're also in an evaluation period as well. Oh baby! That's wonderful news. That's great news. How does Sylvester Jennings feel about us? It is unknown. I kind of actually want to go ahead. Let's go to the full recruit list. Let's check out everybody who's got some interest. All these 1-star recruits. This guy's... Oh, we got some 7-1 homies in here as well. Oh no, I can't add any more of them to the watch list. Alright, we gotta go... We gotta thin the watch list a little bit. Anybody who is... It's all positions. Anybody who's just got no interest... We're going to take them off the watch list. Can I see their interest? Unfortunately, I can't. Drop from watch list. Drop from watch list. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16, so I've done 1, 2. That's crazy, bro. Like how are just none of you interested? Is visiting my campus really like that big of a detriment? Like usually people visit the campus and they're like, oh, that was cool. Thanks for bringing me in, coach, you know? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This guy's good. 15, 16, right? Yeah, Kelly Benjamin. Yeah, who none of them seem to have any interest in coming to my school. Really sucks. If we go to number 2, Annie Wright, Justin Fisher, Clayton Miller. Alright, yeah. I think I just try and go for Sylvester as like my 1 3-star recruit, and then everybody else I either aim for like 1 or 2 stars. So like realistically looking at it, like literally everybody is a 1-star outside of Patrick Regis. So, and who's this 2-star? Sean Taylor. Maybe hopefully I can pique Sean Taylor's interest. He's only like a C+. Realistically, I think maybe like I don't worry about who exactly I'm recruiting. Call list only. So who's on the call list, right? We got Patrick Regis, Jonathan Tennies, Greg Fomby. Both Greg Fomby and Jonathan Tennis I would definitely like to have come visit my school for sure. Plus, like, we've got a couple, you know, like our overalls are B-, right? Which if the scouting's accurate, that's going to be good. So these are the guys that I definitely want on my call list right now. I'm really just trying to get other people that like aren't interested off of my watch list. I don't want any of these non-interested guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so remove. I wasn't paying attention. JB Jackson. Okay, JB Jackson's right here. Remove. Any right. Remove. Put this guy. Alright, and then Al Jensen, remove. Alright, cool. So, and if I go to my centers, not on my watch list, but the full recruit list, right? Everybody who's interested. Justin Kennedy. Put him on the watch list. Put him on the watch list. I want to scout everybody who's on the watch list. And then I want to host these other 2 guys that are on my call list that I haven't actually, hello Caroline, had the opportunity to host yet. So let me go to my power forwards, right? All right, all of these guys are interested. Alright, so Patrick Regis, I think, is going to be really important, you know, to bring in 6'6", 11 points, 8.3 rebounds, B-. Seems pretty decent. Small forwards. I guess I could put some of these small forwards on my list. Just like... Oops. Clicked the wrong button. My bad, friends. Right there. Right there. And right there. Because one of the things is, I don't have, like, if I go to game options, do I have the capability of... See, because it's giving me, like, association, task management, simulation. The options it's giving me aren't... Yeah. The options it's giving me aren't, we do want to default to simulating. Yeah, alright. Oh wait, hold on. I think I had to click save changes. I don't think that actually happened. I want to go look at that again. Game options. Okay, no. Oh, it's just stage names. Round of 16. Sure, why not? Let's call it the Sweet 16. Elite 8. The Final 4. Save stage names. Alright, cool. Alright, saved. Tournament options. Edit tournament. Oh man, there's a bunch of tournaments. Okay. Job pressure level. Injury factor select will result. Well, 100 would be normal. Recruiting difficulty level is normal. It feels like it's on brutal right now. At least for my school in particular. Alright. Okay, I put all those guys on the watch list. Shooting guards. Oh, I've got a guy that's not on the watch list. Who's this guy? Dave Asbury. Let's go ahead, let's put Dave Asbury on the watch list. Shooting guards. Point guards. We've got this guy who's also not on the watch list. Robbie Cunningham. Put him on the watch list. Alright, then let's also... Let's get out of just California. Let's go to the whole West region as well, right? So I've got a couple guys in the West region that it seems are also interested. I definitely want to do that. Definitely want to put you on the watch list. Let's go to the shooting guards. See what other shooting guards might be interested. Just one. Okay. Small forward. How about small forwards? Got a couple more. Helen Bauer is interested. Put him on the watch list. We know he's B-. That's kind of cool. Right here. Right here. Power forwards. This guy on the list. This guy on the list. This guy on the list. How about the centers? I got a couple more centers I can look at, which is fine. More centers is good. Okay, alright. Now, let's go check out the watch list. And in terms of players on the watch list, I'm going to go all positions. Okay, well, we'll start... I need to... Yeah, I gotta scout some guys. Okay, first, actually, let me go to my call list. And I want to get Jonathan Tennis. Definitely want to host Jonathan Tennis. Then Greg Fomby. Host this guy as well. Alright. Let's go back to the watch list. And we'll do... We'll go, who's the highest overall that I don't have any... Alright, Corey Clay. I'll scout you live. Jacob Souter. I'll scout you live. And Quinn Reed's a small forward. I'd rather not do that. Glendon Bailey. Oh no, those guys are from California, so that's good. Glendon Bailey, though. Traveling to go see that guy is going to be a lot more expensive. How much do I care about it? 2.4, 4.8 assists, JUCO. Yeah, sure. I'll scout live. Okay. Everybody else will do watch film. Watch film. Watch film. Watch some film. Watch some film. 5 people left I can watch film on. I want to get film on guys that I don't have any overall for. Alright, cool. And then that puts me at... Got a bunch more guys that I gotta watch film on, but... So in terms of stars... I'm looking at... one guy with 3. One guy with 2. Kellen Bauer, right, could be a guy, but I'm not actually sure. I could also leave a scholarship open because I know that I need a scholarship available when it comes time to recruit guys out of the transfer portal. So I'm thinking maybe I just focus on like power forward, possibly shooting guard, definitely center. I'm going after Sylvester Jennings hard. Like I'm trying to at least. Told us the discipline is something that is somewhat important to him. Alright, we're going to text him. I'm going to see if I can't get school or conference prestige out of this guy. Team prestige, not much to say on that. About conference prestige, gotta go later. All right, let's give him a call and see if he says anything. Pitch areas, team prestige, bottom of the list, conference prestige, lost connection. Let's try one more time. Don't have anything to say about that. How about one more time? All right, dude, you suck. I hate this guy. Not like I actually hate him, right? But like, these dudes are just so frustrating. What about Jonathan Tennis? What about this other guy? Greg Fomby, I have yet to contact. I want to make first contact via phone. How about some general information? Let's talk about your parents. How about general information? Let's talk about your parents. Okay, you don't care. School location, playing at home, academics. Gotta grab something to eat, talk later. Okay, fine. We at least got something out of him. How about Patrick Regis? What do we need on this guy? Literally everything. This dude does not talk to us at all. Stop texting. Gotta go. Hold on. View parent info, right? Okay, view recruit info. Literally all he's ever given us is location. So let's try meeting with him again. Pitch areas, academics. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy is so frustrating. Patrick Regis is. Text to recruit. Talk about the school. Coach discipline. Don't care. Don't care about prestige. Alright, gotta go, coach. Alright, cool. Well, I'm pretty sure that's all of our meeting time used up for this week. We have one recruit left that we can host. Who would I like to host? Let's just go up to the watch list. Let's check overall. Let's go just overall right here. Who haven't we brought in? There's Sean Taylor out of California. 3.5 GPA, 10.52. A 6-foot shooting guard is not something that I'm actually really that interested in. I'm kind of more interested in Daryl Poole, almost, honestly. Who's also put in 16.6 points. Sean Taylor, though, we said Sean can score, right? Well, he's at least got outside shooting. Inside shooting is awful. But I mean, that also makes sense. Corey Clay out of California. I'll just go Sean Taylor because he's cheap. Why not? All right, let's advance. Hopefully something good happens. Please, please, please. Tell me something good. Okay, well, nothing actually happened there. We've got stuff in our inbox. What is it? Big Apple, Memphis Hoop Summit. That's fine. Just advance. Hopefully to the next. It's going to take us like a day. Yeah, which is just the Big Apple Showcase recap. Which is fine. Alright, there's multiple dings. Hopefully, Sean Taylor. Didn't think the visit was worthwhile. Oh, thank goodness. Jonathan Tennis enjoyed the visit. Thank God. Alright, so Greg Fomby, unfortunately, probably not going to be coming to my school. Yeah, Sean Taylor immediately lost interest. So Greg Fomby, no longer interested. About to take Fomby off the list, which is really unfortunate. Says he has very little interest in coming to our school. Daggum, dude. Alright, well, let's drop him off the call list. We'll drop him off the watch list. We'll take Sean Taylor off the watch list as well. I gotta find players that are interested in coming to my school, dog. Like this is tough. It's tragic. Let me check the overall. Okay, those guys. Oh, I can't scout them live? Oh, because we're in a quiet period. I can host people, though. So we'll watch film. We'll watch film. We'll watch film. Watch film. Watch film. watch film, watch film, watch film, watch film, and watch film. Alright. Man, dude. Oh, did I not remove Sean Taylor from my watch list? No, I did. Just still there. Alright, let me go to my call list too. Alright, so Jonathan Tennis enjoyed the visit, which is good. Was willing to talk about conference prestige a bit. Seems like this is at least of some importance. Alright, so we gotta go back onto the point guard hunting trail, which I think we'll do that in the next video, because we're running at an hour 20 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here right now. As we can see, let's go to the call list real quick. Not point guards, all positions. So these are the players, right, that we're thinking we've probably got the best chance of bringing into our school. We've got a center, a power forward, and a shooting guard. We really want to find another point guard. Maybe a small forward. Small forward's not of high importance. We could just go with this shooting guard, power forward, and center, and then leave a scholarship open for a transfer, right? We'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening. But anyway, this is where I'm going to go ahead and leave it at. When we get into the next video, we're going to host some recruits, and then we're going to keep working through recruiting. Recruiting does really take a long time in this game in the off season. So hopefully next episode we manage to get through recruiting and then move straight into the season where we'll simulate games. So, you know, we can just see how the team does, get back into recruiting and all that. And it'll be great. So anyway, I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with me and my content, please consider subscribing. If you want to catch me streaming live on Twitch, which I might end up streaming this game live eventually, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/mynamescaleb731. I really think that's about all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out, my friends.